Well, the tolerant left is back at it again. Recently, a house in Langhorne, Pennsylvania was set ablaze, sending 8 people to the hospital, 2 of which were left in critical condition. But how did the house catch on fire? Was it an accident? Was it an intentional attack of arson? Well, as it turns out, this was no accident. What was otherwise a beautiful suburban duplex in the Philadelphia suburb town of Langhorne, Pennsylvania, has now been reduced to a smoking pile of ash after what can only be described as a politically motivated firebombing. But how can we be so certain that this fire was intentional and that it was a politically motivated attack on Trump voters? Well, on October 26th, about 10 days before the US presidential election, one of the residents of the house posted this video on his TikTok profile.
So I'm not gonna spit the spat, you know. But somebody tried to set the house on fire.
Wow. We found it.
Like, you're gonna light the house up right next to the gas meter, bro? Because of a
That's right. It would seem as if someone had made not one, but multiple attempts to set the house ablaze because of the Trump signs on the front lawn, ultimately succeeding, resulting in the total destruction of the house and seriously injuring 8 people in the process, all because of some Trump signs in the front lawn. But not just that, as the man in the video says, it appears as if the arsonist deliberately tried to start a fire at the gas meter in front of the house to cause maximum damage and destruction. Now, here's a very strange component of this story. As of November 17th, the attempted arson video you just watched was publicly available on the TikTok page. As of November 18th, however, the TikTok video has been deleted and is no longer available. I was lucky enough to gather my footage before everything was taken down, but it does raise some serious questions. That being said, one thing is for certain. This was not an accident, and we know that because this house full of Trump voters with Trump signs in the front lawn was firebombed and attacked not once, but twice. This was very clearly a deliberate attack meant to target Trump voters, but not just that. This Google Street View image of the house from 2019 shows that this was perhaps one of the most patriotic houses in the entire country. Now, on a more positive note, the people living inside the duplex have set up a GoFundMe page and are accepting aid to help get back on their feet after losing everything in the fire, so there will be a link to that in the description of the video. This attack comes after years of the left-wing media establishment calling Trump and all of his supporters fascistic, dangerous threats to democracy, so when rhetoric like that is commonplace, attacks like this are hardly surprising. As things stand now, because no arrests have been made and because we know that this fire wasn't some sort of accident but rather a politically motivated attack, we can conclude that the perpetrator of these attacks is still at large and roaming freely. But that's going to be a wrap for this video, guys, so please, if you enjoyed it, drop a like, drop a comment, please subscribe. It is absolutely huge and helps a ton. Thank you for watching, and I know that I always end my videos by saying this, but seriously, stay safe.